Hello, I'm Abdulman, and I'm going to be doing my topic on Mauritanian abuse. Well, Mauritanian abuse, but the abuse of women in Mauritania. Mauritania is maybe a country that's very unfamiliar with a lot of you. It's a country, well, at least it was very unfamiliar to me. It's officially known as the Islamic Republic of Mauritania, and in the northwestern region of Africa, of the continent of Africa. It's the country's 11th largest country, and is officially known as the Islamic Republic of Mauritania, which it gained its independence from France in 1960. Some ideas of how men and women should be treated in Mauritania could be seen as outdated and as harmful, but they are also mostly downright abusive in some scenarios. In Mauritania, women play a more reclusive role to men. They are typically more seen. They typically fill the roles as housewives, as cleaners, designated to taking care of only the children, while the men they get out of the house and do their work. Women stay behind and do the labor that is required in the house, like taking care of children, cleaning the house, washing dishes. Things that you expect a housewife to do, and men are expected to be the ones with the job, which is the thing that which is usually how which is usually how which was usually how male and woman roles were given and during the giving were given a while, like not long ago. But that ideal has long since been seen as a bit more outdated and a bit limiting for both genders, is not. Anyway, in Mauritania, women are more than not often put in a more reclusive role to do the things that they think women should do, while the men do the things that the men should do. But these ideals are not the best if we're seeking to explore what both of these genders could do if they want to. A woman could be able to, well, let's see, like to start a business or create create incredible opportunities for multiple people looking for jobs. But these ideals aren't. But it's not the idea of getting more money that's stopping them from stopping this. It's simply tradition. In Mauritania, women are often subjected to domestic violence, but it's not really seen as abuse as much as it's seen as a form of discipline, as a form of teaching a wife what to do and what they should do, and this is a form of teaching them what they shouldn't be doing. This is for, like, they see it as more of an act of love, but this isn't. Beating a grown woman isn't an act of love. It never is, and it's sad that a lot of people think that a lot of people in Mauritania, including a lot of women, think of this. But also, small quick fact. And usually in Western countries, women that are thinner are usually a lot more seen as more beautiful. But in Mauritania, women that are thicker are usually more seen as more beautiful. Women that are seen with thicker skin, or who are more round shaped, are usually seen as more beautiful than ones who are thin, because they're usually seen as more healthy and bigger. They're usually seen as more healthy. But this also leads to a small problem, because in some places in Mauritania, women are often force fed. I was surprised when I found this. Were forced fed in order to grow their weight. Anyway, I found that very disturbing. Anyway, some problems in Mauritania are simply traditional, like I and to change them, you would have to change Mauritania from the inside. I mean, a person like me from the outside, a country with a better economy and an often better lifestyle and better education for its children, are not going to be seen as outsiders for them. But to change Mauritania, you need to make its people understand what it's doing wrong, what it's doing correctly. And they might be thinking, "Oh, what's this outsider doing? Change, ask us to change our ways." But some ways are objectively wrong, regardless of if it's been here for long. So what to do? You would need to educate and teach teach the young ones about what they shouldn't be doing to women, and what that their gender doesn't necessarily hold them to one specific role, and that there's and that respecting women includes not beating them. They're grown women. They don't need discipline. And a woman's body is sacred. You don't do and a woman's body is sacred. You don't do that to anyone's body. You don't make it look like that because you want it to look beautiful. Okay. So, to fix Mauritania, some traditional ideals need to be changed and to be discarded of. Not that all traditional ideas in Mauritania are bad. Some of them are great, like the ideals of Islam that they that mo- that most of the region follows, which, as a fellow Muslim, I understand is pretty good. But some ideals that are purely traditional need to be thrown out the window completely. And to do that, you need to educate the youth, educate their citizens about why it's wrong, and what to and simply to hopefully to simply slow at least. I know it sounds bad, but to slowly build up the idea of equal. To slowly integrate the ideals of to slowly integrate the ideals of a more progressive society. If so, that is my presentation. You have a nice day.